I think knocking. I love knocking, but then I might be shy. I don't know if I'm shy.
Sometimes, a good conversation is all it takes to hit it off. This is Out of Sight, a blind date experiment where two blindfolded strangers attempt to build a connection based on conversation alone. At the end of the date, the pair must decide whether the conversation was good enough to score another date. When the blindfolds come off, will their answer change or stay the same? It's time to play.
I feel a bit nervous. Like I don't know what to expect. I've not even tried this thing for any time at all. This is the first time I'm trying it, and you know when you're trying to meet a girl for the first time, even when you've been speaking to her, this one I don't do the person at all. So it's just make I try them. Anyhow, shall we just shall run them. You don't understand.
If my date turns out to be an unattractive person, there's no second date because the looks will be a big deal for me. So to be a deal breaker if the guy is an unattractive person. At the moment will be Lil J featuring SARS, Mona Lisa. Majo Mona Lisa, Majo Mona Lisa, Majo Mona Lisa, Majo Mona Lisa. I don't know the rest.
Girls on Girls Where I'm From. It's one of Drake's songs on his new album with Lil Baby.
It would either be Davido or Wizkid or the two of them because I can't really pick between either of the two. So I think the two of them.
So you're not among those that do the Twitter war?
No, I don't have time for that shit.
Wow. You don't sound like you listen to rap music, do you?
I do, but not every time, and then they are not memorable for me, so...
Okay, so for rap, like, maybe can you mention one of your favorite rap music or rap artists?
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who would you listen to?
I think I would listen to Nas. Do you listen to Nas as well?
I've heard one of his songs, but I can't remember what the song was even about. That's why I said they are not memorable to me.
Okay. Here is a Davido and Nas feature, by the way, and it was solid.
Wow. I should probably listen to it, and then if I like it, it will stick. But if I don't...
If you stick with me, then we could listen to rap music.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean rap romance music, because you seem to like a lot of romance.
Yeah, I do. Let's see.
I would love to travel more. I mean, I think that's like my most favorite thing. Just travel to different places, go to different places. There are some things I see on Instagram and I'm like, how about I go to this place and just chill? Just travel, basically. How about you? What would you like to do before you die?
Well, I would like to make a lot of money and then see people's lives change because of what I'm able to like contribute to their life. I would like to travel too. I would like to have a family of my own. I would like to
You
see...
seem to be moving fast. I asked just one thing.
Okay, it is an experience. I just don't want to have one experience before I die. So
A lot of them, right?
yeah, I want to have all those experiences I'm listing.
You talked about making money. Am I permitted to ask what tribe are you?
I'm Yoruba.
You're Yoruba.
Yes.
Love the voice though.
Thank you. What tribe are you to?
I'm Isuku from Delta State.
Oh.
Sounds familiar?
Yes, I served in Delta State.
Okay, you served in Delta State.
Yeah.
We are in Delta State.
Agbo.
Agbo.
Yeah, and the people I met, they were not so nice, but I hope you are nice and not like...
They were not so nice.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, they were mean.
You mean everybody you met there?
Most people that were from there were mean.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that.
Thank you.
Delta State people are very friendly. I mean, they love women. So I'm surprised you're saying this, but then we have that experience everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's simple. Twerking.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm a very shy person, so I don't do it outside even. And I don't admit it to people that I even know how to do it. I tell people I don't know how to dance, so that's one thing I'm embarrassed to admit. What about you?
I think knocking. I love knocking, but then I might be shy. I don't know if I'm shy. I don't know if I'm embarrassed to accept it, but then it's something I may not want to speak to someone on a first date.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know, I just feel like maybe I should let you know about that.
Okay. When I had to travel to Delta State for my clearance, for my last clearance.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of negative things have happened in Delta State for you.
Yes, it has. Yes. So it was my brother's birthday the day after, and I was just making tea and planning to have breakfast and relax. And the next day, I got a message that we had to go for our clearance. So by the time I prepared and got my things ready, it was about 2 p.m. and I set out for Delta State. And then I didn't even get a straight bus going to Agbo by that time. So I had to get a bus going to, I think, Benin. And when I got to Benin, it was around 7 p.m. Everywhere was dark. And then we saw a man going to Anambra. And then they were like, I should just join the man. I didn't even know who the man was. He had all this stuff like electronics that I was going with. So I joined the man. I was scared.
Just both of you?
Yes, just the two of us. The car he was driving a Sienna, and the car was filled with different home appliances. And on our way, it started raining. And this was very, very dark. There was no light. I was just very, very scared. The man couldn't even see where he was going to because of the rain. I was just praying. And then, thankfully, I got to Agbo. It was so scary.
Imagine.
Like, I can't forget that experience.
Wow.
So what's your scariest experience?
My mom and my family members were traveling for my cousin's wedding in Abuja, and we just got a call that my mom is unconscious and they had like an accident. My brother called. My last born was with my mom, and he called and he was just crying, mommy cannot wake up, stuff like that. So at that point in time, you don't really know the situation at hand, and you're just confused and stuff like that. So I started praying because I am a spiritual man. That was very scary because I didn't know the situation at that time, and it was just scary for me. I think that, and because my mom is dear to me, so that was like the scariest thing I think that has happened to me so far since my existence. I don't cheat. I've never cheated. I will never cheat. But yes, you've cheated on me before, and I feel like it's part of life's experience, yeah? But as a real Nigerian man, I have never cheated. I will not cheat. I don't think of cheating. I pray I don't cheat. How about you?
Sorry, before I answer. So you said as a real Nigerian man, so Nigerian men don't cheat, or?
A real one.
Okay, real ones don't cheat.
Yes, we don't cheat.
Oh, okay.
I know you'd want to come with that general mentality of every guy cheats or something.
No, I don't believe that.
Did it shock you that?
I actually don't believe that all men cheat. I know most men cheat, but not all men.
Okay.
So
I'm part of the ones that don't cheat.
that's good. So I've never been cheated on. Neither have I cheated
How
on
do you know?
anyone before. I don't know. I'm not sure. So to the best of my knowledge, I've never been cheated. I don't know. Maybe they were doing it and I did not just know. And I've never cheated on anyone.
Are you sure? in your, when we talk about cheating, it's not just going to kiss another guy.
I know.
Text messages, deleting text messages.
I don't have to delete text messages. I'll just leave it.
Have you ever dated a guy that's insecure?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
How does it feel like?
I've dated insecure guys that don't let me go out.
Why? Because you look really good.
I'm a spec. Yes, I am an attractive person. I am a spec. I am nobody's ex. I rape glory. You said you like to knock. How have you been coping for the past 5-6 years?
Okay, so that's like a second date question. Is that fine?
Yeah, it is.
I can date a native doctor's daughter,
Wow.
so it's not a big deal for me.
That's very bold. Oh, it is.
What, you feel they'll use me for sacrifice?
No, I don't know, but a negative thing. That would be the fact that as a player, my kindness, let me put it that way, comes off as if I allow anything, like I allow guys to, I don't know, like I'm flirting with guys, yeah. That's the word for it.
Okay, so
What's one negative thing they'll complain of?
I can't really pick point now. I can't remember anything because I've been single for the longest time.
How many years?
That should be about 5-6 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So you said you like to knock. How have you been coping for the past 5-6 years?
Okay, so that's like a second date question. Is that fine?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so but then I can't really remember I can't remember anything negative she would want to say about me, except you want me to call her now to ask her.
No. But why did you break up?
One, distance. I think we're quarreling a lot because of the distance. Where are you? You didn't pick my call at this time. You didn't do this, you didn't do that, and it was getting too much, and that was why we broke up. Nothing serious.
Where was she?
She was in Abuja. I was in Lagos.
Okay. Religion and tribe are very important to me and then my family. First of all, if you are not a Christian, like a born-again Christian, it is a no-no for me.
Wow.
I don't even care about what my parents and my family have to say. To me personally, it is a big deal. So I can't date someone who is not a Christian. And then tribe, that does not, well, I don't mind as long as the guy is a good guy. And then
You don't care about the tribe?
No, I don't.
I'm not. So for someone like me, yeah, I'm a Christian, but then I don't know how to place it. But then I'm not that. I don't care. I mean, if I'm going to date someone, I don't care about Christian. I don't care if you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you don't go to church, or your dad is a native doctor. I mean, I can date a native doctor's daughter, so
Wow.
it's not a big deal for me.
That's very bold.
What, you feel they'll use me for sacrifice?
No, I don't know, but I just can't do it because I have to pray with my partner. I have to, like, there are a lot of things that we have to agree on. The person
Spiritually?
Yeah,
I get that point.
Which would be possible if the person is not on the same side with me.
I've met a couple of girls from your tribe, and they're like, if it's not a Yoruba guy, they're not going to get married to that guy.
That's very possible. That's very, very possible. I think it is not about the tribe. It is about everyone wanting their family to be, I don't know, to have a united tribe or something.
I come from a family where we don't really care. Like, you can decide to marry a Fulani person, for example.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember my eldest brother getting married to an Igbo girl, and my uncles were like, no, you cannot get married. In fact, the place my brother got married from in the east, they said the Igbos don't marry those people.
Wow.
So you
Why?
can, I don't know. I don't know. They have some kind of thing. Maybe that particular tribe or that particular place, they have some issues. I don't know. And that was what they just said, that they don't get married to people from that part. But then my brother got married to the lady because my family is just, if you love the person, that's fine. I mean, you don't need to start playing that tribe card or something. I like to be the guy that helps people a lot. Like when people just see me, they say, oh, that guy is very good. He helped me solve this problem. I'd love to solve people's problem. I mean, how about you? What would you like to be famous for?
I think for being rich. I like to.
I was going to say, the last time I asked you about your tribe, I was going to say, are you from the East?
No,
You've been talking a lot about money. I'm scared now.
You don't have to be scared. You're not even scared of marrying a native doctor's daughter or something.
Money was past native daughter. Okay, I need to take my hat off for this one.
It's not that deep.
You're shy, like you said, and I think I sensed it from our conversation, but then you sound like a very sweet person. But also I feel like, and because I'm a straightforward person, I would like to tell you, I feel like you're hiding a lot of things back. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be rude here, but then that's what I feel. I feel like you're holding a lot of things back, and somehow in communication you don't want to let out some information, because if you do, then you've not communicated. So, but then in general, you're a sweet person. So what do you think about me so far?
I think you're a cool person, and then at some point you came on too strong, but overall you're a cool person. And you said some things about me holding back. Well, I can't divulge all my information to you on a first date, and I don't even know what you look like. So that's it about that. What picture of me do you have in your mind or in your head?
I'm seeing a Yemi Aladi's body. I mean, I might be wrong, but then I feel like you have a very big hip and a big behind. Dry.
Okay.
Do I go?
Yeah.
What question do I have for you? So in terms of finance, are you more of someone that saves, or you're someone that spends a lot?
I save a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this final question?
Okay.
What do you think about a guy that braids his hair?
I don't have a problem with it.
Do you like it?
It depends on what you have on your head. Some people have dreads, some people have full hair, and then some people look good with dreads, some people don't. So the thing is, you should know what looks good on you.
So personally, I enjoyed this session, but then I would like to know, would you like to go on a second date with me?
I'll know when we remove this mask and the episodes, when we remove the blindfold. I'll know then. What about you? Would you like to go on a second date with me?
I don't think so. One date is enough, and before we talk about going on a second date, it might be the next year. I'm not one that likes to go on dates. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow, I can't see.
Okay.
Wow.
Please remove your hat. Let me see you.
Do I look like a ghost?
No, you don't.
I would like you to stand up. Would that be a problem?
Oh, you want to see my
I'll
Yemi
see if you're
Alade?
my Yemi Alade.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to talk? Or
I feel like I made the wrong choice.
wow.
taking off this blindfold, I
No,
feel
I
like
think
I can
you're
go for a second date.
Okay. Now I think you're shy.
I'm shy.
That's what
How?
I think now. I don't know.
I'm not shy. I just feel like I've seen something spectacular.
Wow. Thank you.
Who would you want to hug?
No. I prefer more of a handshake.
Wow, is this a business meeting?
It's fast forward. You don't want to go on a second.
Seems like you don't have the spirit of forgiveness.
It is not about that. You only
I
love
just
the
said-
way I look. You're not concerned about any
No,
other.
but then I gave you compliments. I said you're an amazing person, but then I feel like you're holding back. I could make you open up though.
We're not going on a second date, so...
Wow. A very harsh response.
Sorry about that, but it was
I'm
so
sorry.
nice to meet
I'm
you.
sorry. Please.
No, I think it is all about my body for you, and this is going to be a superficial relationship, so it is a no for me.
Okay. I think we can now end our business meeting. I'll take the handshake. Is that fine?
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You know the big girls pass like this, so.
Okay. When he took off his blindfold, I got to know that he's an attractive person, he's handsome. But then, he already said he didn't want to go on a second date, so...
I don't tired. I don't like me girl distress me. I mean, I was already... We're good now. We had great conversation. Even though I said I didn't want to go on a second date, but then I was like, okay, don't worry. That was like a mistake. But the girl, it be like say she gets unforgiveness inside her. I make all these Lagos girls normally they stress me, and I don't like stress. So, as a non-stressed guy, it's like that. That's English, man. I just decided to leave. I mean,
When he changed his mind, it made me feel he was only attracted to me because of my body. Because it was when he saw me that he was like, oh, okay, he thinks he wants to change his mind. So I think it was all about how I looked for him.
do I think it was a bit rude that I left? No, she said it was a business meeting, or she said we should shake hands, and I was like, okay, don't worry, that's fine. Let's just shake hands and leave. I tell her, say, okay, we had a good meeting, nice meeting you. We exchange pleasantries. Okpari, I don't move. I don't get time for those things, I beg.
I thought it was very rude. He walked off the set. But if I see him tomorrow, I would still say hi to him, and then we'll be cool. I don't have a problem with him at all. But I think he has anger issues. That was why he left like that.
A girl that has the spirit of unforgiveness, we cannot work together. And that's why I left the set. It's no big deal. I'm not fighting with her. It's not like, don't think I'm very angry, man. I'm not angry. I'm just like, I don't like stress.